Hello, welcome to Spartan Nation Live. I'm Chad Rhodes.
And I'm Janiti Bamanwarchi. We have some events happening at the school this week. Chad, could you give us some details?
Today at 4:30, the JV girls soccer team plays against Region Prep. The JV boys soccer team plays against Region Prep at 6 o'clock. Tomorrow, the varsity baseball team goes head-to-head against Olaga at 4:30. Also at 4:30, the JV boys soccer team faces Stillwater. The varsity boys soccer team plays versus Stillwater at 8 o'clock. At 6:30, there's a JV girls baseball game versus Olaga. On Saturday, the varsity baseball team plays against McAllister at 1 o'clock. On Monday, varsity baseball plays with Sand Springs at 5 o'clock. Also at 5 o'clock, the JV girls soccer team plays against Broken Arrow. On Tuesday, varsity baseball plays against Oakta at 5 o'clock. Girls varsity soccer plays against Booker T. Washington at 6. And that is all of our events for now.
We have some congratulations to share with you. Here with more is Spartan Nation Live's Ji Kim.
It is coming close to the end of the year and our valedictorians got announced. I talked to two of our valedictorians, Hyeon Kim and Kristen Dang, and asked them how they felt when they received the news.
After I found out that I got valedictorian, I was super happy, obviously, and it felt like all my hard work really paid off. And I feel like my parents really encouraged me, as well as being a good role model for my little sister and setting myself up for success even beyond high school.
I was pretty excited. I was expecting it a little bit because I've always had good grades, but it's nice to have all your hard work rewarded.
Here are some words of motivations from Hyeon and Kristen.
My advice to future students would to just always work hard and do the work, because the only person who's going to get you where you want to be is yourself.
Yeah, I would say really focus on your academics. Sports, extracurriculars, and your social life are equally as important, but really having that baseline of prioritizing your academics is really important.
Congratulations to all of our valedictorians, Josiah Morris, Kyle Stewart, Brenda Tipton, Hyeon Kim, and Kristen Dang. This was Ji Kim with Spartan Nation Live.
Thank you, Ji. There's a classroom on the other side of the cafeteria, which hasn't quite opened yet, and has sparked much curiosity. Here's Nathan Rahal with more.
When walking through the breezeway of the new building, you might have noticed an empty classroom on the other side of the cafeteria. This will be known as the Bixby Applied Creativity Center and is filled to the brim with incredible technologies to help you fuel your passions.
But that's going to turn into a modern-day learning facility with virtual reality, augmented reality, 3D printers, coding classes, podcasting, YouTubing, TikToking, you name it.
This is a room that we're going to be using for all kinds of STEM projects. We're going to be doing some recording, some music recording. We got rooms over here off to the side that we're going to be doing music, putting music videos, music recordings together for students. We have a room that we have reserved for a flight simulator that will be coming in here right around spring break. The students will be able to go in and sit down on a flight simulator. In the back here, we got rooms that we're going to be putting 3D printers and a lot of tech. They want to make this room like a gathering place of ideas and creative ideas and innovation ideas. They're going to be adding stuff all the time.
And it's not tied to a class either. As long as you're a student at Bixby High School, you can take advantage of this new classroom.
It'll be available outside of the school day, so it's not tied to a class. It's going to be a place where kids come in and say, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we had this? And it's our job to get this for you.
There will be a staff on site here that comes in the evenings after hours, and they'll be able to have a knowledge of what's going on, how to help students in certain areas, kind of just a general idea, a basic idea, and kind of a monitoring type thing.
From 3D printers to a flight simulator, we're looking forward to all of you experiencing everything that the new Applied Creativity Center has to offer when it opens later this semester. With Spartan Nation Live, I'm Nathan Rahal.
Last week was crazy. On average, the area saw 5 inches of snow, which left us on distance learning and snow days. SNL's Ella McLemore spoke to some about how they feel about snow days.
Everyone has their opinions on snow days. Most love them, some don't mind them. Ms. Schofield, a teacher at Bixby High School, says that these free days can sometimes cause disarray for teachers.
A lot of times teachers getting disappointed by snow days, it really just has to do with whatever it is that we had planned. If we have something planned that we need to get done right away or that we've been working on for a while, sometimes we're disappointed. But for the most part, we look forward to snow days as much as kids.
Ms. Schofield says that it especially affects plans during certain times, not just in general.
In the middle of a unit and you have something going on like an assessment or a test or a quiz, sometimes it affects if you're in the middle of a big project and you know it's a day the kids were supposed to be able to use to do something that was real specific to the classroom.
Even though these beloved snow days can affect teachers' teaching plans, it doesn't mean that these teachers love these beautiful snow days any less. This is Ella McLemore with Spartan Nation Live.
Speaking of weather, Spartan Nation Live's Tay and Barbie takes a look at the weather for next week.
At the end of this week, you should expect it to stay sunny outside with your high temperatures raising to about low 70 and high 60s. So it should be pretty warm to do whatever you want. Be sure to take advantage of this warm weather because leading into next week, it should get expected to be in the low 60s or high 50s, and there should be some expected rain on like Sunday and Tuesday. So make sure to take advantage of the nice weather while you're out here because it is pretty sunny and windy and it's the perfect weather to do whatever you want. With Spartan Nation Live, I'm Tay and Barbie.
Parking is a hot topic here at the high school, and getting a parking pass is key. Spartan Nation Live's Zoe Vandrell has more.
If you're a new driver at Bixby looking to park on campus, Ms. Simic gives us the information on how to get a parking pass.
So you can buy a parking pass one of two ways. We have QR codes available. Starting Thursday, I will have them here on the window. Also, I do have some in my office if you just happen to come in. Or you can go to Bixby High School's website and under Students Parking, there is a link that you can pay on My School Bucks for the parking pass and then fill out the vehicle registration information on the Google form.
Why is it important for Bixby students to have a parking pass?
It is important for multiple reasons, mostly because we need to know who is driving on campus. For the reason, if there is a fender bender, it is easier for us to locate you quicker than having to get an SRO here and then have you called out of class for that reason. It can be extremely embarrassing for some students to be called out with an SRO. Also, we need to make sure that everyone is driving safely. Any type of erratic driving is an issue, so we need to be able to determine who that is as well. Also, parking on campus is a privilege since we do have bus transportation available. So any student that parks on campus needs to have a permit.
This is Zoe Vandrell with Spartan Nation Live.
This concludes today's announcements. You can join us each week for our Thursday announcements, or you can watch us anytime on our YouTube channel at Spartan Nation Live. I'm Chad Rhodes.
I'm Janiti Bomno-Archie.
And from all of us here at Spartan Nation Live, remember, it's a great day to be a Spartan.